day. I never really understood till the
cocaine
took him away.
Drug PSAs, huh? Well, the thing is, I don't remember which ones I've already seen. So we might end up watching some that we have already watched, but, let's see here. Let's see here. What do we got here? Partnership for a Drug-Free America Anti-Drug TV Spots, 1988. We got a little compilation here. Let's do this one. It's from 13 years ago. Which means YouTube is gonna keep fucking shoving, like, 20-year-old videos in my face. You know, we're closing in on the time when we will be getting 20 years of YouTube. If it hasn't happened already. I think it was established in 2005, right? So, I mean, I don't know when Day at the Zoo was, or whatever the fuck, but that's, I'm sure I would have heard about it if YouTube's 20th anniversary had already happened. It's gotta be coming up, though, right? I mean, shit. Shit, dog, this is some old-ass fucking platform at this point.
Hi, I'm Ed
It already
Clarkson,
happened.
one of the senior producers here at Guidance Associates.
Hey, Mr. Clarkson, or whatever your name is. I guess you guys didn't have the budget to make this, audio happen in both ears, I guess, so that's understandable. You blew all your budget on these, technical computer equipments behind you, and none of them can do audio from both ears. This is Cine Bear quality stuff, ladies and gentlemen.
I spent most of the past 2 years developing video programs aimed at preventing drug abuse. You know, drug abuse is everyone's problem, and the statistics are staggering. Americans spend well over $100 billion a year to...
Is the whole video gonna be like that? I'm not watching a whole video that's like this. Vintage ads, PSAs, 1980s drugs.
This is drugs.
Oh my god. What is that? The right way and don't take drugs.
This is drugs.
Doing risk under groups slays. That's like one of the worst that I've ever seen. Is that is that an acronym, or I don't know what? I think that's an acronym. That's like the worst that I've ever seen. That's like the kind of thing you would make up as a joke to make fun of, like, a bad acronym. Awful.
Getting into drugs and being high is a stupid thing to do.
Whoa! Here's a cool skateboarder who doesn't do drugs. Light him up if you got him, by the way.
Being in control and saying no is not the easiest thing to do. Being original and take a stand to a free crusade.
It's, you know, having your having your ad campaign that goes out to, you know, millions of people, telling all of those millions of people to be an original and follow what you're telling them to do. You know, I don't know if that's hey, be original! Don't break the law! You know, I kind of feel like that's what most people do. You know, I don't think that's the message you want to take, is, I'm gonna be an individual original and not do drugs, man! No, that's not the way that works. That's a terrible campaign.
No.
And I mean, I take offense to this. This is like the Ozzy Osbourne, you know, the Black Sabbath song, Hand of Doom. It's like, you mean to tell me this motherfucker has never taken drugs? This weird freak in, like, a hat? Is that supposed to be, like, one of the evil drug men?
Being original.
So she can skateboard on walls.
And take a stand to a free crusade. No.
I guess that's just the singer. That's just he's not an evil drug man. He's just an 80s, like, rock band singer, so he's definitely never done drugs.
Don't let a friend push you in to taking drugs. You got it right to say no, no.
Yeah, someone has it right. Sorry,
Taking drugs, you got it.
Someone points out that there's just a lot of smoke all over the place in this advertisement. I mean, like, either they broke a smoke machine, or everyone in this fucking alley. Like, no one is doing this shit if they're not on drugs. I'm sorry. You don't start doing cartwheels in the street unless you're feeling real fucking good about yourself.
Get a friend push you in, taking drugs.
There's so much smoke.
Got it right. You say no, right to say no.
Is that like... That's like the ironically more square version of hip to be square. That's great.
I went from hotshot lawyer to cocaine addict. And I didn't just ruin myself.
Well, I didn't move to a small town in Nantucket to be a hotshot lawyer.
I spread disaster among my family, friends, and business. I stole for cocaine. See, cocaine torments you till you do anything to get it.
When I was doing cocaine, I got so selfish. I wish I
I feel like all of these are just kind of bad. It's like, you know they say any publicity is good publicity. Like, I don't know, most of these drug campaigns just seem to me like you're gonna not know what cocaine is, hypothetically, and then you'll see this, and you'll just be like, well, hang on, I want to get a second opinion on this cocaine thing. I wasn't aware of cocaine. I'm gonna have to talk to one of these dealers and see what they have to say about it, because this just doesn't feel like it's being very, like, unbiased. This is very one-sided. I mean, I would respect these more if they would just be like, look, cocaine is like, great, dude. You're gonna love it. But that's the problem, you know? Like, really get into it. It's like, yeah, it feels fucking amazing! Oh, yeah! But, like, it'll kill you, though, you know? I don't know, maybe that would also be bad advertising. But it would be a little more honest, probably.
I have no one. No kids, no parents.
This is
no people who
crack.
love me.
I don't know how I got there, but I sold everything for cocaine. Took away my self-esteem.
Yeah, meanwhile in Canada, I had to sell everything for rent money once when I was a kid. I mean, you know, cocaine, living in Canada, both are horrible decisions that will fuck up your life forever.
Years I denied
honestly.
the addiction until the money was gone. And my jet set life totally blown away.
Anyone
Just like with Sega, it's been 25 years or something.
that says cocaine's not addictive, they lie.
When you do cocaine, you lie to yourself about being in control.
Cocaine's not hip. It's hype. Anyone who tells you it's okay,
It's unfortunate, you know, relic of a time when hype didn't mean good. I mean, nowadays, if someone said cocaine is hype, like, you know, that's again more honest. I guess the commercial just got real honest for a second.
is a liar.
Cocaine is hype.
The big lie. Call 1-800-662-HELP.
I need somebody
Drugs
to
is
get me some cocaine.
like being on top of the world. Everyone says so. Everyone seems to be having one dandy old time. Hey, it's part of growing up. Or is it?
Well, I mean, you know, here's the thing, voiceover man. Like, this was the 80s, you know, cocaine, whatever drug you're even talking about. It could be any kind of drug. I mean, I was just thinking about this earlier today. It's like, all the kids are on D.R.U.G.S, and they have the 40-pound whipped cream can that they just carry around. And they, you know, they're doing the super whippets, and it's destroying their brain faster than the tung tung sahur and the skibbity toilet. It's true. But, like, you know, you think about it, you know, are the future generations that fucked? Well, I don't know. If you grew up in the 60s or the 70s, like, there was probably no easier time to get a hold of cocaine or LSD or whatever. I mean, you listen to one Pink Floyd record and you've probably had a decent chance of winding up like Syd Barrett did. And no one wants to wind up like Syd Barrett did. And, I mean, you know, it was like, when did anybody ever get arrested for drugs before the 80s? You know, I mean, this is the 80s. Fine, you're finally cracking down. I'm just saying, I don't know, part of growing up? Well, it was for at least the last 20 years. You know? You might have wanted to crack down on it during, like, the hippie movement or something. You remember when progressive rock was actually on the radio sometimes? That's when he cracked down on drugs. I don't know. I feel like these came a bit late and like day late, dollar short type of thing.
Just think about this. Before you go and do something you've never done before, you just better know what you're jumping into.
That's right.
What you're jumping into.
Taking harsh drugs is like diving headfirst into an empty pool. And it's these metaphors, too, that are all just fucked. I mean, like, what is this metaphor? Don't take drugs, kids! Taking cocaine is like shaving your entire face off with a bandsaw! Ah! Yeah, I mean, it's probably pretty bad. I don't know if we need to make that comparison, you know, like, I don't think that's really related to taking cocaine at all. I think you just wanted to shock people.
Yours?
No, I'm...
Mother said she found
Is this like this is one of the famous ones, isn't it?
it in your closet.
I don't know, one of the guys must
Must have what?
Look, Dad, it's
Where
not...
did you get it?
Okay, Dad, to be fair, you're not allowing me to finish a single sentence that I say. Why did you get drugs? What kind of drugs did you take, Danny?
Dad,
Answer me. Who taught you how to do this stuff?
You!
You!
I learned it by watching you.
Superman, solve my maze! Yeah, I don't know, about this one. I mean, again, you know, my dad smoked a little of the weed, and now I'm actively smoking a joint with 3 more joints in front of me, saved for later, of course. So, I mean, I guess there's some validity to that, I suppose. But, I don't know, I mean, I feel like a lot of fucking kids are probably just, like, I feel like it's an outlier of children that want to be like their parents, let's be real here. I mean, let alone the kids that shouldn't be like their parents, that's a whole separate thing. But most kids probably want to do anything they can to be different from their stuck-up loser father with his fucking Mario mustache. You know, so I don't know if this is like a broad appeal that this type of ad's getting at, you know, but this is one of the very famous ones, so I mean, I guess we have to respect it.
Parents who use drugs have children who use drugs.
Is there anyone out there who still isn't clear about what doing drugs does? Okay, last time.
So cocaine makes you go, ha 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 ha, woo! And LSD makes you go like, oh man. And meanwhile, if you take PCP, you're like, ah! God damn it! And then if you take some weed, you're just like, I want pizza bites, man. Any questions?
This is your brain.
Okay, this was an 80s commercial? I thought this was like a 90s one. I seem to remember like I guess it was like an updated 90s version of this where it was like a lady, like a young lady. I think they took the saying from this one and like did a dramatization of it later, if I'm not mistaken.
This is drugs.
Any questions?
This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
I don't know who they get to do these things. Is this like the first project from some like artsy fuck? Did Hideo Kojima make one of these in like Japan or whatever where it's just like, my metaphor will shake the foundations of society. It's like the brain is like an egg because it can grow into so many things that the human could do. But then frying your brain on drugs is like taking cocaine, which fucks with your brain. I don't know what presumptive fuck came along Just like, you know I know how we can communicate, how we can reach these kids. We're gonna do the brain egg metaphor. It's gonna be great. They're all gonna love it. I don't know. I just don't know if it's that effective. I don't think this is more effective than, hey, you wanna do drugs? You know, truly the most effective anti-drug PSA was Snowflame, the cocaine-powered supervillain. But we don't get that in this ad. In this compilation of ads, we just get fucking Bill Engvall over here.
This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
No, they didn't really set up what this version of the ad's even worse. Because it just introduces the egg apropos of nothing. And I'm sorry, is this like crack being fried? What is this?
This is drugs.
It's drugs, everybody. Did this ad just make crack fried eggs? Is that what we're looking at? Or like meth fried eggs? What is this?
This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
Any questions? No respect for the prices of eggs in these commercials. It's actually sickening.
When she was 6, after a few scrapes and tumbles, her dad taught her how to ride a two-wheeler. When she was 9, he helped her build a telescope that could see the moons of Jupiter. When she was 14, after a lot of giggling and giving up, her mom finally taught her how to hit a wicked two-handed backhand. All through her growing up, Susie's parents taught her...
So she's dead now, right? Over, under on she's dead now. I'm going with she's dead now.
Well...
I don't mean the actress, I mean like Susie or whatever.
But for all their love and attention, there was one lesson left untaught. Susie's parents never taught her about drugs.
Like, that's...
Untaught.
That's a crack pipe, right? How many blonde-haired white girls in the 80s were really doing crack? What? You know, I just don't know if this is really targeted in the way that it... Like, I don't know, maybe that was a thing that happened. I feel like crack wasn't like a suburbia drug at any point. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Susie's parents never taught her about drugs. They never told her that drugs maim, drugs kill. So
possible Laura Palmer, yeah, maybe her.
Susie learned one final lesson on her own. When you don't say no to your kids about drugs, it's the same as saying yes.
Okay, but they probably didn't know, and Susie probably hid it from them. And despite Susie's bright and cheery exterior with her family, she probably held a lot of problems inside and a lot of various mental situations that, you know, went unchecked. And due to the way the 80s was, you know, it wasn't the done thing to, like, talk about that stuff. So, yeah, she did drugs instead. I mean, again, we have an ad here where it feels like it's... Everything was great for Susie, and then she took drugs, and it's bad now! And I don't know. I don't know if it goes quite like that. You know? You know, where it's just like, she's a happy, carefree girl, and her family loves her, and nothing bad ever happened to her, and then she took some fucking crack, and she started to smoke crack! Yeah, motherfucker, yeah! Sorry, the SFX had to load for a second. You know, I don't know. Susie probably had a lot going on. You know, ever since that one trip that Uncle Stanley came over, you know, it was a bad time for Susie. I hope she got over it.
McGruff here.
There I am.
Someone asks you to...
That's a dog. It looks like shit. I thought it was a bear.
McGruff here.
It's McGruff the crime dog. I've heard this character referenced. This is like J.J. Bittenbinder, but as a dog.
If someone asks you to try drugs, think of me and say what I'd say. And to help you,
have one of these masks.
Wow, thanks, McGruff.
Well, thanks, McGruff. I'm Asian John Lennon child, and I approve.
Now, what are you gonna say if someone asks you to try drugs?
My mom and dad told me not to, and I wouldn't lie to them.
Sensational.
That's an ironclad response, kid. No one's giving you drugs. You win. Take a lollipop home for yourself. All right, next up, kid. Drugs aren't cool, and I'm cool, so I'm not taking drugs. That's perfect response, kid. 10 out of 10. Take a sucker. Go bring home 2 suckers with your bad self.
Don't use drugs. Don't use drugs.
Here's how you can get a free mask. And on the back are more ways to say no and help me take a bite out of crime.
McGruff here. See that guy?
Clearly a different voice actor from McGruff here.
He's stealing that bike. Now, see that lady? She's calling the cops. Mimi Marth.
Look at this elderly Karen bitch. Some Latino man is just trying to innocently load a bike that he just bought into his suspicious, shady, windowless van. And Mildred over here has a problem with it because she's what? Say it with me, kids! A Republican! God, it's just sickening that they let them have rights.
Part of the Eyes and Ears Patrol in Hartford, Connecticut. There's 126 of them. Regular people.
I'm loving the phone. No, you're right, chat member. It looks like... It ironically looks now like kind of a space-age sci-fi future device with, like, knobs and buttons and, like, I don't know what Star Trek fucking set she got that thing out of, but I'm loving it. This granny... That was like pretty rare in the 80s, unless this was like 89, and even then I think it was still pretty fucking rare. This lady just has a cellular telephone, like Tommy Vercetti. Are we sure she's not selling drugs? Why would you need that, ma'am? In the 80s.
To help prevent crime. You know, you could do that. Find out how. Write to Box 6600 Rockville, Maryland. You'll be helping to, take a bite out of crime.
Bite out of crime. Yeah.
McGruff there with Regina.
Still now a third McGruff. I'm Frank McGruff. They didn't keep me for long after I came to the job drunk. And I told them, listen, if you want me to act weirder than normal, then I'll come to work sober. You don't want to see Frank McGruff when he's sober.
You know it's okay to say no. I'm telling you it's true. Learning when to say no.
Somebody really should have showed this video to every woman that's ever accused Super Mega or a Minecraft streamer of tickling them inappropriately.
No. That's what you need to do.
What is going on with her hair? I'm sorry. What is the deal? What is the deal with her hair? Because it kind of, some of it looks like it's just shit in the background, but it's like she's got half a hula hoop and like one braid. Is there a bike lock? I'm seeing hula hoop over here. And then this braided thing, I think. And then this just looks like a bike lock. Or maybe like a treble clef or something. Weird number 3? I don't know what I'm looking at.
Say no. Can make a winner of you.
Okay, we got a closer view of it here. It kind of... So there's like 4 weird fucking things in her hair. Other than that, she has like a pretty normal haircut, it looks like. But she just decided to add like ice cream sundae toppings to her head. So she's got like a jump rope and a half a hula hoop and like a big, like, I don't know, I guess that's a braid. These are probably all braids, right? I don't know what these are. I mean, how do you get your braids to be in this pattern? Very strange. How did she manage to get her hair to match the fucking background of this video? What are we learning about users? I'm sorry. I mean, she said it, not me. I mean, this is a damn slight against the user community. I mean, this is really sad to see.
Don't use drugs, don't use drugs. Winners don't use, and users don't win. Don't use drugs, don't use drugs.
Users don't win. You heard it from the lady with the fucked up space hair first, folks.
If you know a user even part of the time, it's time to quit. Take a bite out of crime. Users are losers, and losers are users. Don't use drugs.
And help me take a bite out of crime.
Oh man, I'm taking so many crime bites today, folks. This is great. Is this Pac-Man noises? Why are my ears dying? Hi kids, I'm AIDS. Oh, that was a horrible, horrible, horrible noisescape. Jesus Christ. Alright, well that was some drug PSAs. Thank you for the suggestion. I appreciate it. Those were some good ones. Well, most of them were bad ones, but it's fine. They were funny.